says, what has pride profited us? Or what good has riches with our vaunting brought us? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by, and as a ship that passed over the waves of the waters, which when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found, neither the pathway of the keel of the waves. And that's how all of these clouds are going to pass away, man. Right? When they lose all their riches, when it's all gone, matter of fact, when it's all transferred, right? Because riches, wealth is never lost, it is just transferred. So when all your riches and your wealth is being transferred, what are y'all going to do then? Huh? What are y'all going to do then? Right? It says, verse 11, or as when a bird has flown through the air, there is no token where her way to be found. What the light there be to be, strokes of her wings, and parted with the violent noise and motion of them, which passed through therein. Afterwards, no sign where she is to be found. Alright? Just like when a bird flies through the air, flapping its wings, after a while it's gone, and you can't even tell that a bird flew by. Understand? Just like when a ship goes through the water, right, and it creates that ripple, that wave, after a minute, it's calmed down again. You can't even tell that a ship rolled by. Alright? It is the same thing it's talking about. Right? It says, or like as when an arrow is shot at a mark, it parteth the air, which immediately cometh together again, so that a man cannot know where it went to. Right? Even so, we in like manner, as soon as we be born, began to draw to our end, and had no sign of virtue to show, but we slept, but were consumed in our own wickedness. And that's what that is. That's what that is talking about, right? But after a period of time, man, even after the destruction happened, understand? It's going to be like this place never even existed before. Right? Just like when you have a family member, right? Your great-great-grandfather died and the family mourned. How many generations after? He's forgotten. It's like he never even existed. It's the same thing it's talking about here. Alright? But it's just like when you go to school, right? Because what I just read in Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 8 on down, what I just read, right? I'm going to sum it all up for y'all. I'm going to give you all, just like when you're in college, right? When you're in college, they say you got to cite 2 sources, right? Whenever you bring out anything, they say you have to cite 2 sources, right? I'm going to cite 2 sources. What I just read right here, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 8 on down, right? I'm going to sum it all up with 2 sources just to prove my point about y'all and your pride, right? Let's get Daniel. This is Daniel's 4. Verse 28, I'm going to start at verse 28. Right? Because Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, right? The king of ancient Babylon, right? He was the head of gold, right? In his dream, right? When he was proud, I'm going to show you how the Most High humble you. When you get too proud for your britches, too big for your britches, and you get proud, the Lord know how to humble you. Alright, this is Daniel 4, verse 28. It says, all this came upon the king Nebuchadnezzar. At the end of 12 months, he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. And the king spake, Salakia, the king spake and said, is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee, and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomever he will. So the Most High tells Nebuchadnezzar, who was boasting about his kingdom, Babylon, that he built it. Understand? So the Most High tells him, the kingdom is going to depart from you. Right? And your hair is going to grow wild like eagle's feathers, and your club and your fingernails are going to turn like a claws, like eagle's claws, right? To show you how the Most High is bringing them down, humbling his ass, right? It says, verse 33, the same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar. See that? The same hour the Most High made it come to pass, right? And he was driven from men and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heavens, till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like birds' claws. And at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up my eyes unto heaven, and my understanding returned unto me, and I blessed the Most High, and I praise and honor him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. So right there, after Nebuchadnezzar got humbled, after the Most High slapped him down a couple notches and showed that he is nothing, he was nothing, he humbled himself and acknowledged the Creator. The same thing is going to happen to y'all. You see, as I said earlier, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Understand? It says, verse 35, and all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou? And nobody can say to the Most High, what are you doing? When the Most High bring the judgment upon y'all. Alright? You need to understand that. What am I preaching? Want to know? First they put the third one to say war. That's what the Lord wants. Look at these scriptures that explain. They say when America is going to be destroyed, they're going to have martial law in these streets as well. Right? They're going to declare martial law. Alright. As I said, right? As I said, right? The Most High know how to humble anybody. Right? He humbled nations. He humbled kingdoms. Right? He humbled individuals. Understand? And I said, y'all are proud as hell. Right? But the destruction is coming. And none can escape it. None is going to escape it. Understand? As I said again, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty look before a fall. Right? Now, that was one source I quote. Right? How the Most High humbled people and make them acknowledge him. Alright? Let's get another one. Let's get 2nd Ezra, Salakia, 2nd Maccabees, the 9th chapter. Alright, this is another source I'm going to quote of men who was propped up and think themselves something they were not. And the Most High brought them down and humbled them. Not only that, he destroyed their kingdoms. Because the Most High raised up nations and take them down again. And America is no different. The Most High raised up America and he's taking it down again. Understand? He raised up the Edomites in power and he's taking them down again. You understand that? Just as how the Most High raised up my nation at one point. And because of disobedience, he brought us down again into the condition we're in right now. Understand? The Most High brought us down to the condition we're in right now. Why? Because of our disobedience. But what's taking place right now is fulfillment of the prophecy. Right? The Most High is bringing down the Edomites and building back up his nation, the Hebrew Israelites. Again, it's you people of Negro, Native American Indian, the Latino, and Hispanics. We are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, right? And the Most High is bringing back his people into the fold, right? Well, the elect of our people into the fold. Rest of y'all are going to die with America, die with these heathens, right? Second Maccabees 9:1. Again, I'm now giving you a reference, right? Quote you a source of the Most High humble people when they get too big for their britches, right? This is Second Maccabees 9:1. It says, about that time came Antiochus, which dishonor Again, Second Maccabees 9:1. About that time came Antiochus with dishonor out of the country of Persia, and he had entered the city called Persepolis, and went about to rob the temple and to hold the city, whereupon the multitude, running to defend themselves with their weapons, put them to flight. And so it happened that Antiochus, being put to flight, of the inhabitants returned with shame. And when he came to Ecbatane, news was brought him what had happened unto Nicanor and Timotheus. Then swelling with anger, he thought to avenge upon the Jews the disgrace done unto him by those that made him flee. Therefore commanded he his chariot men to drive without ceasing and to dispatch the journey. The judgment of the Most High now following him, for he had spoken